Hi guys, welcome back to another video with myself, crypto banker SHX. Before we dive into today's video, just a disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor and nothing I say or do should be taken as financial advice. If you are enjoying the channel, please do subscribe. If you haven't already, please turn notifications on to be the first to be alerted to any fresh SHX content that I put out there. You can also follow me on X. My X is x.com/cryptobankershx. Always look out for the blue tick. There are copycats around. Now, we kick off today's video with a post from myself yesterday, which was an important reminder when crypto trading that you cannot beat AI. The artificial intelligence they have now is self-improving into infinity. There is no such thing as a free and fair market. Don't get shaken out. The Big Bang moment is just around the corner, in my opinion, and we do see the continued manipulation of SHX and the SHX price. It's just a coincidence that the chart was behaving normally and then the popularity has increased with SHX and talked about frequently on X, formerly known as Twitter. Then suddenly we start to see these bots being deployed and starting to manipulate the price. And it's not just myself. I approached two of my friends who are experts in TA and hundreds of times more qualified than myself, and they both independently came to that conclusion. And why would they want to suppress the price? Well, I broke this exclusively on the channel last month in one of my videos, that when it comes to the Smarter Faster Payments 2024 exhibition, which is the largest Natcha exhibition, it is in Miami, it is in May, and who are the gold sponsors? Well, we have the likes of Bank of America, Citigroup, JP Morgan, London Stock Exchange Group, alongside Stronghold. And really, what are they using this platform for, this elevated platform with the leaders of financial institutions and financial tech all in the same place? Well, I speculate, and it is pure speculation, that they have something large to announce and some developments to share with the industry. And it could potentially be related to Stellar itself. We all know that SHX StrongholdNET is built on the Stellar network, the Stellar blockchain, and we have Danielle Dixon coming out and saying there's a reason why major financial institutions prefer Stellar when it comes to tokenization. And as we go on to this document and to this article, which is on CoinDesk, we see that it's sponsored content by the Stellar Development Foundation. So that means that they've sponsored it and that they're wanting this information to be seen. It's almost like a press release, really, from Stellar. And it reads, tokenization, real-world assets, real-world benefits. As blockchain technology continues to disrupt the traditional financial market, tokenization stands as the single greatest opportunity to replace the archaic systems we have in place today. At its most basic level, tokenization is the process of bridging real-world assets known as RWAs, both tangible and intangible, on-chain. However, the impact that tokenization has on financial markets is far more reaching than just things on-chain. When assessing the impact, the Stellar network is one of the earliest examples of the true impact of tokenized RWAs, real-world assets, and their potential for the future. Stellar has already been collaborating with industry-leading financial institutions for several years to bring RWAs on-chain, and just recently released Protocol 20 to bring Soroban smart contract functionality to the network. And when I read that, obviously I've been saying and preaching this, that Stellar have been building things on chain for several years with these industry leading global financial institutions. If you read that again, Stellar has already been collaborating with them to bring RWAs on chain, and just recently. So they've already been working to bring those RWAs on chain onto the Stellar network. Do you not think that they're already working with those industry leading financial institutions when it comes to smart contracts and that functionality that's going to be embedded in the network and be available? It continues. In turn, Stellar has become the preferred platform of major financial institutions like WisdomTree, Franklin Templeton, and Circle. Now, we all know Stronghold have ties to WisdomTree as well as BlackRock's Circle as well, with a long-standing partnership. It says, who have had their Stellar digital assets approved by regulatory agencies such as the SEC and the New York DFS. Wow. Stellar has additionally gained popularity outside of the United States, with other key players adopting the technology, including ABN AMRO and the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Hub, the BIS. Situated as an early leader in tokenization, the Stellar network wasn't improved to support tokenization, but was primed for this use case from its inception. So everyone's been going on about RWAs. Oh, what's going to be RWA? It's like, it's already Stellar. They've already been doing it for years with all of these institutions, and everyone overlooks Stellar, I believe. Like, I do believe that the majority do, and they're not going to be overlooking it for much longer. As other networks look up to get up to speed with tokenization, Stellar native network features have continued to drive adoption from global financial institutions and support a strong conviction for the potential of on-chain RWAs. So it's not like they've just been tokenizing it. They've been leading this. They are industry leaders in tokenization. They've been giving the global financial institutions support to a strong conviction for the potential of RWAs on chain. That's insane. And as we go down and we read the conclusion of this, it's one of the most bullish things I've ever seen. Tokenizing assets on Stellar is user-friendly and efficient, with the ability to issue any asset in only 4 steps without a smart contract needed. Now, with the launch of smart contracts on Stellar, the use of asset tokenization will continue to expand further into everyday financial products like lending, borrowing, saving, and automatic yield calculations. Now, we already know that StrongholdNET and SHX, which is the currency of StrongholdNET, the liquidity tool, as well as having many other features. StrongholdNET has that merchant cash advance option with a selected pool of contributors. But do you not think that given that SHX and StrongholdNET is built on Stellar, that with the introduction of Soroban, that the potential for SHX and the use cases have just been fired into infinity? Now, I've always spoken about this in relation to the potential of SHX, but now it's coming to fruition with the actual capabilities of the network and this Soroban Protocol 20 update. And here we see that SHX on the Stellar network is already a wrapped Soroban asset. And I shared this yesterday, and people have started to really get excited about it. And the reason for that is that when you really start to understand what this means, here is a document from Cheesecake Labs, which not only made me hungry, but it also made me extremely bullish. And it's called Navigating Classic Assets and Smart Contract Tokens on Soroban. And so what they've done is, this is an independent business, and they wanted to compare the Stellar Soroban smart contract, say, for example, a new token, versus the capabilities of wrapping an asset that is already a classic asset on Stellar, and seeing the capabilities of that versus, saying, having a native Soroban token. And so it says the Stellar community is buzzing at the launch of Soroban Smart Contracts platform, a milestone that marks a new era for the Stellar ecosystem. The phase rollout details the integration of smart contracts, promising to revolutionize the way we engage with the Stellar network. In the wake of this thrilling development, with Soroban, my curiosity was piqued to explore the interplay between classic Stellar assets and the emergent smart contract-based tokens. Classic assets, which form the cornerstone of the Stellar network, are now poised for enhanced utility through Stellar Asset Contracts known as SAC. This SAC framework, as elaborated in the Soroban documentation, enables the integration of classic assets into the Soroban environment. This integration not only boosts their flexibility and application, but also allows these assets to retain all of their inherent benefits while operating within a more advanced and versatile framework. With Soroban set to enhance Stellar capabilities, our team was motivated to experiment. We aimed to access and compare performance of classic assets once wrapped into the SAC against pure smart contract tokens designed for the Soroban platform. This wasn't merely a comparison of efficiency, it was a deep dive into the potential that Soroban holds for the Stellar ecosystem. And so, as we move down, and I'll include the link to this article in the description, please to have a read of it yourself. But it was here in further testings which held the most insightful information for myself. It says the efficiency could have significant implications for developers and users within the Stellar ecosystem, pointing towards a more sustainable and economical use of resources. Also, the mechanics behind the SAC approach to wrap classic assets ensure the underlying behavior of the classic asset is maintained while adding the flexibility to extend their capabilities to smart contract-based dApps. This approach underlines Stellar's unique ability to blend the proven reliability and efficiency of classic assets like with the likes of Stronghold SHX, Velo, with the innovation programmable potential, of Soroban smart contracts. Classic assets are the bedrock of the Stellar network, facilitating a wide range of financial operations with unparalleled stability. By seamlessly integrating these assets into Soroban through SAC, the ecosystem enhances their utility without compromising their core advantages, paving the way for their use in more complex smart contract driven applications. The true power of the Stellar ecosystem lies in this synergy between classic assets like SHX, like Velo, and Soroban smart contracts. It equips developers with a comprehensive toolkit combining the best of Stellar's robust infrastructure with advanced functionalities of smart contracts. This harmonious integration not only preserves the integrity and efficiency of the classic asset, but also leverages Soroban's cutting-edge capabilities to expand the horizon of possible applications. Embracing the complementary nature of the classic assets and Soroban smart contracts signifies a pivotal evolution for the Stellar ecosystem. It enables a dynamic, flexible development environment that can cater to traditional financial use cases while embracing the complexities of decentralized applications. Wow. So, this is what that means. It means that it will be wrapped at SHX, but it won't lose its values or its inherent capabilities or features. But it does open it up in terms of possibilities of use cases and smart contract capabilities through Soroban. And there we have it. And so if you are on X, please do join the SHX Strongholders community. I set this up on the 3rd of March. We already have, if we click on it, we already have 462 members join since the 3rd of March, since launch. We do have on this Saturday our first SHX X Community X Spaces live, which will include a community Q&A. We have the Crypto Legends Lift Capital GDLT, Crypto Canvas, joining me as well as some community legends, K Thingol and the Phoenix Rising as well. So please do come and join us on Saturday. It is at 1 p.m. Pacific time, and we will be discussing all things SHX, and also having that community live Q&A as well. And just wanted to end on a thank you. February was mind-blowing for me on X, and I was and have been hitting numbers that when I started in the summer of 2023, I didn't think would have been possible for years. So thank you to everyone on YouTube for your support, and thank you to everyone on X for your support. To hit 2.1 million impressions over 29 days is insane. So thank you. I do appreciate every comment, every share, every like. You guys are all awesome, and I will see you on the next one.